Hello everyone, my name is Raliji and today we'll show next tutorial, and this time it will be dedicated for ground texturing. For this purpose I will use my Finland vegetation assets pack. If and you are interesting, you can find it on my Discord page. So let's start. Main rule when working on any project, we will move from simple to complicated, and let's start from the road mesh. I have here two meshes, actually three meshes. One is the road and one is the ground, and all the time when you start with new model, I recommended start to set up object settings, and both of it will be geometry blocks, yes, and for another one the same blocks, geometry blocks, okay. And as I said before, I have already imported my assets. In this time only it will only ground textures, not object, because we will work only with textures. And let's start. First of all, I will work with a road, so I need to add road materials for my objects from assets. So I go to Blender file and then find materials, and here I have few materials for the road. So I take one and just drop here and drop here, and we look in here and we have nice black object. Of course it's not right, but it's nothing bad here, just need to set up. We see that our object don't have proper UV map and color attributes, so I need to fix it. First of all, I will add new color attributes, change vertex to face corner and from color to beat color, and I change from black to white. Okay, and now color is changed, and the same here, but it's remember last setup, so I not need nothing to change, just press OK, and here is OK. Now need to add UV map, and for next object the same. Actually, we can do the same for the last object. For our last object, the same, we add color attribute and UV map. Okay, back to our road, and need to fix UV map. Unwrap again for proper UV map shape, and I will quadrify, or I don't know, in different programs it's named differently. I have this nice UV map. Okay. Here we don't need to be very precise because most of this place will be hide with 3D grass model. So if we will have some imperfection. It's not not very important. The same we're doing here. Just I want to separate my roadsides from road. So I need to select my road. Yes. Separate by selection. And will be rename road side. This will be main road. The same. I unwrap it again, making it quadrified. Very interesting how it's in my rectify in text tool add-on, just name it. Yes, and this time for work with UV map, I use text tool. It's for free, so you can find it and download. I will write it in this video description, so you will find it and can use in your projects. Okay. Now I have nice road texture. As I said before, we start from simple and then we move to complicated. So now I don't try to add too much details here. Good. Now with roadside, I first to easy work with it, I separate this side from this in a different object. Also again unwrap, and because when I work on this mesh, I use array modifying which follows the path, the curve, and in some turn section it gets some overlapping, so I fixed it manually. So I got not very accurate, not very nice mesh, and from it comes some problems. I will show how I fix it when texturing. So First of all, I will work with mesh which is have proper polygons, quads, and okay, and the same I need to change material because it will be not a roadside, so I will use ground 02 forest material. You see here, and it's also repeated by y-axis, and you can and this will be good for when mesh following the road path. In one moment you can easily cover big areas along the road. Now go to the next part. The same, find where my faces is not triangles. Okay. Now again. The same here. Just fix some some places which is not accurate. Okay, well then, now I have one side done. The same I will do with the next one. Okay, with the next side I done, I did it to save your time. Now again jump to fixing the road. There's some imperfection, I need to fix it. Okay, good. Okay, here I saw I need to some different materials, and also it will be some forest. Now I did fast and wrap. This is finally will look differently, but now it's okay. So back to the road, and I want to add to more variation on it. Now is look the similar in all the place, but in real life you don't find nothing similar. You have a lot of changes, a lot of difference on the road, and actually on every texture what you take. So we have two ways how to do, or we have a few textures, or blend with the alpha additional texture. In this case, I will use the same road texture, but I will use different place from it. Here you can see that I have a few different road textures, and they are repeating by y-axis. So I want to add some other places on it. So what I to do? I want to, because this is quite straight position, so we'll add one part here. So I will cut it from here and here. Also separate by selection. And now what I do new material, base it on the road one, rename it mix road one. When you try to duplicate your materials, Blender have one issue. He always added numbers for the textures which will be the same. So but we don't need it in our project, because after exported you have additional the same looking texture with different name. So what we do, we change to again back to the native name, road 1, here the same, and I will add some new texture, not copy this, because again we have numbers, but I'd add new airbar texture, new the same UV map will be duplicate color attribute, new slot for new texture. This is new color attribute will be control blending, so I name it blend. Okay, and change here to blend. The same, I need new map, UV map. It's okay, it's very nice. Blender copy UV map for previously slot. So I have the same UV map like in was previously. Again, renaming to blend. Okay, I use blend here, and again I find road 1. Road 1. Okay, now all selected. Be sure that you selected like proper UV map and color attribute, and now you can go to paint because now nothing changed here. So go to vertex paint, and we use mix mode, and nothing work. Go to add, let's see, no, mix must no work. Let's check, double check, blend, it's okay. Ah, okay, I forgot to change the position, sorry. Of course he's don't want to go anywhere. Okay. Now all this work fine. Okay, now as you see, as you see here, nice stitch, blended texture with some new details. This is one way. Next one, I will use alpha texture for road distortion from the tires in hard corners. The same, I always like to have a lot of details on the road because it's very informative for the drivers, and this road will looks very live, very like natural. So again, I will use on all the part. So I make new material, this time mix alpha, again return previously naming, add new texture, new. This time I must to find alpha, alpha, map, again here, alpha, now as you can see here everywhere is alpha texture. You can switch its slot position and just change its connection of textures, and you will back your previous textures on top of it. Now I need for Blender, if I want that Blender show for me texture, I need just not unplug but just texture node. And now I have only road 1, but the same I need for alpha texture, image texture, alpha, and this time I can choose alpha. I see here alpha texture. If I choose road, it's changed to road, just for preview. I don't know why Blender works in this way, but this is a simple solution for this issue. Okay, now I need check the UV map alpha is selected, column selected, so I need now new unwrap, same quadrify, and what we have now, again I will use vertex paint, and in those places ways we have drastically turns, we can add row distortion. Now I don't try to be very precise because later on I will check, will fix all these imperfections. Okay. Let's see what we have here. Don't understand why is white. Now in this place we can see that distortion is changed this position, so I need switch direction where sand and gravel was dropped from the tires. How you very easy have road distortion on the road. Okay, with the road just it. The same you can blend and here with the road and add more details, some holes on the road, all what you need. Next is for the ground. With ground we work in the same way. For example, on this hill I want to add some rocks. So cut out this position, this place, and let's see what I have on this. I need to blend with another one texture, but the thing I can use my other textures, maybe not repeated by one axis, but repeated in all of the axes. Something like this one. I have forest texture, so I can put it on my new object. Put it. This is name is ground forest flat. So I will use ground forest flat as basis. Now need adjust size, which will be the same like for near. Now it's look the same. and need to add rock textures. So I need to blend it with another one material. Again, I duplicate it, mix, forest 06. Image texture. Again, we're repeating the same process. Blend, new colors, blend, and of course don't forget remove this naming, so I need to back it. Back it to original one, and I have some texture here, so a little bit width, and with blending remove hard edges. Just it, very simple. I add new material, new texture, new looking on this place. Here I want to some grain field, so I will use another one material, flat, yes, this one. Blend this with a forest. What I do, I add another one. fix forest 02. I use different name because much easier to understand which UV map use or which color attribute you use with a different naming. Now I select randomly because I use a little bit different method. Maybe it's really interesting for you too. I need some variation. Select random. Random. The same I will do here. Maybe I planning place here forest, so I cut this part. You reset UV map. make it smaller, select randomly, here you can adjust how much you want to how big is influence here. So I rotate, make it smaller, move in another place, and repeat this process many times until I will have some interesting and not repeating results. In this way, this method good when you have your place on which work you a little bit in distance from the main road. It's because it's not precise, and where you not need to be very clear, very accurate, you can use this method. Because from long distances look, as you can see, he's look not repeating, and after many times it can be using. And again I will mix it with the forest with the same texture. So I do mix forest 02. It's another problem. I just not plug in my texture and I see my vertex color paint, but when I plug it in the right node, all looks fine. That's it, what I want to show, how to work with textures a few different ways. Now if you want you can add some nice models. I will open my asset blend file I want to add stones on my project, so I will pick some of them. Big stones. Copy my collection, go to assets and put it here. Now I have my stones and I can use on my project. Just need to, they already are prepared with materials, so you not need to do nothing else. Here's some composition, but you can do your own. From Finland, vegetation assets. Little bit move. Okay, maybe another one here. And voila, you have some nice hill. That's it in this tutorial. I hope you found something useful for you. And if you are interested, you can find all object textures in my Finland assets pack. Good luck and see you next time. Bye.